welcome back. And what we're going to be talking about today is I'm sure you've all seen this comedian skit where this black man puts on white makeup and he acts like a big redneck. Well, we're going to be getting all into that. We're going to be discussing that as well as playing the clip in case you're not familiar with it. But to begin with, comedian Drusky went viral for his latest satirical skit where he transformed into a white NASCAR fan using extensive makeup and prosthetics. I guess they mean the wig. Attending the NASCAR Cup Series race at Darlington Raceway in South Carolina. The video posted on social media on September 3rd, 2025 features Drusky in a full body transformation complete with a mullet, overalls, a fake sunburn, American flag tattoos, and a southern accent, interacting with fans and singing Born in the USA. It's a bit over the top. I mean, oh yeah, he was amongst rednecks, but he was playing a stereotype redneck, while he was amongst actual rednecks who aren't really like that. I think they went along with it because he's like, hey, he's got good energy, we're all here to have fun. But as you see, he was the only one like that. The makeup for the transformation was created by Georgia-based special effects artist Kaylee Kane Swisher, who spent approximately 4 hours perfecting the look using a combination of paint, temporary tattoos, and specialized products to ensure it stayed intact during the event. I'm going to read this, but then we're going to get to the clips. The video sparked significant online debate, with some criticizing the portrayal of as racist, particularly due to the scenes where Drusky spits on the ground near black fans and asks one if he is lost. Yes, he did that. He kept spitting or mock spitting, I'm not sure, at black people and go, "You lost, boy," that kind of thing. He was going out of his way. He was doing a skit, sure, and yeah, I get it, it's comedy, but he was going out of the way to be a racist white man. This is not Drusky's first whiteface skit. He previously performed a similar transformation in May 2025 for a video titled "The White Boy That's Accepted by the Hood," also created by Con. How do you say that? Con Swisher's makeup expertise. The skit has drawn reactions from celebrities and the public, with some expressing amusement and others questioning the double standard compared to other forms of racial impersonation. Meaning, if you can put on whiteface, why can't people put on blackface? It goes deeper than that, yeah. But I get where they're, saying that. Yeah, I kind of get it,
Yeah,
but of course it goes
I
deeper
get
than
it
that.
too. I mean,
So, well, before we get into it, we're going to play the skit.
Here's the love. Here's the honor. If you can't come in her, come on her. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, I better mute that part. I will say the makeup artist did a good job.
yeah.
Joanna.
She's not listening.
Hey, come on. You need to listen to your nana. Go ahead, baby.
6 o'clock.
I did encounter a thread on this on X Twitter saying, how's that woman gonna be when she finds out he wasn't black? I mean, he wasn't white, right? He wasn't white. And of course, the top comment was, she's gonna laugh because we don't get hung up on that crap. And I was like, yeah, I could see that, but I could also understand if she was upset. And I know everybody's like, you racist, but no. Let's say a white man put on blackface, acted the black stereotype, the ghetto black stereotype, just like he's acting the redneck, old-fashioned redneck stereotype, and sit on had an old black woman sit on his knee, treating her all special and stuff. She would have some feelings as well as would the entire black community.
Yeah, she would be mad. I mean, you know, I don't know. I'll just wait till it's finished to say what I want to say.
Girl, you crazy now.
As you see there, he's going out of his way to play a racist role, and you will see more of this.
Hey, me, Ma. How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby? Good. All right, now.
And there's that song again I'm trying to avoid.
No, going to the race. What race? NASCAR race. You going to NASCAR? Yes, sir. A little bit. You ain't lost, did you? No, I'm good. I'm going to the race, sir. You sure about that? Yes, sir.
Yeah, him keep spitting that out the window at him and going, "You lost, boy? You sure about that?" I don't believe people acted like that in the South since the 70s or maybe a little before then. I mean, yeah, there's been always been a few outliers, but in general, no, nobody's been like that in the South for my lifetime.
Yeah, I mean, I've grown up in the South all my life, and I haven't ever seen anybody act like that uh toward black people. I haven't.
Let me put it like this: you have some old rednecks, not so much these days. Things have already advanced, but in the past, you had old rednecks who would treat you that way, and you'd be white boy.
Yeah,
They treat everybody that way. They're kind of disrespectful, and in some cases, they didn't even mean to be. But the thing is, they kind of treated anybody that way.
yeah, anybody that came
but
up on their property and stuff.
but the black hate, uh, whether okay, in my experience, whether they liked or disliked black people, it came down to they were going to treat them human, and if a black person didn't act in a typical bad way, they were going to think of them as human as well. I mean, I believe I can speak for a good many people when I say it's not the color of the skin, it's the bad behavior, and that is most definitely not all of them.
Yeah,
And this is coming from somebody who's been in the South for like the last 40 something years.
Find something safe.
Let me just add to that: not just the South, the deep country South, where you will still see men in overalls walking around sometimes.
To do, boy. Yeah. If liquor don't kill us, pussy must.
These these Southern misconceptions is it gets a bit much to bear. You say Alabama and they go ha 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 incest, and it's like, have you ever even been to Alabama? You could be put in the middle of Huntsville or Birmingham and not know the difference that whether you're in another city. If not for the accent, maybe even that is dwindling in the day and age of the internet.
yeah. These, it just aggravates the shit out of me that these misconceived notions that all Southern people are like this is just insane. I mean, come on. You know, some of the
Yeah, it gets so old. That would be the same if I said that about all Kentuckians or all black people had their watermelon and fried chicken, or or if you have Polish blood, you're a dumb Polak, and it's like, oh come on, who put this shit in your head? You've not even been to these places.
Yeah, I know. And it's insane. I get tired of hearing it, you know. But as far as this comedian, okay, he put on white face. All right, that's all fine and good. I understand it was a skit, and
Yeah,
I'm betting most people at the races figured it out pretty damn quick that he wasn't really like that, you know. They
well,
were just going along with it.
most of them don't care. I mean, anybody acting like that is clearly making a spectacle of themselves. But it's like we're here to have fun. He wants to have fun. Let's have fun. We don't care what he is.
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I don't care that somebody does a skit in whiteface unless it's for the intent of a dog whistle or to harm this, that, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of like white man puts on blackface. I really don't care unless it's seems intentional to make black people look bad, in which this is the opposite here is true, as in he put on white face to play up a southern racist stereotype.
Yeah.
I'm all for humor, but this is damaging.
Well, you know, if a person put on like they dressed up like and put on a red face pretending to be a stereotypical Native American, nobody'd say a word. Put on blackface, everybody's going to be all up in arms saying they're racist and everything, and they could be doing the exact same thing that this comedian here was doing, and everybody get all bent out of shape. But since it's,
Well,
you know,
the whites are the safest thing to pick on in existence.
but since he,
They've been just so vastly demonized all around.
yeah,
And the easiest target is Southerners because
yeah,
they've already been made a joke in popular media.
yeah, that's
But
true.
let me just show what he actually looks like. And again, I like comedy, but when you're taking comedy and picking on the most picked on easiest target out there, that's just poor taste. You're just damaging things at this point. If you're gonna pick on somebody, find a fair target, a hard target, not an already a target already hit a billion times and never endlessly, stops, keeps getting hit. But let's take a look at this. I'm going to play it muted because they're very liberal with the N word, and as you
Oh,
see,
yeah,
gangster stuff. I'm not picking on their stereotype, but I'm not blind to it either. I mean, how are you going to stereotype something that's still active?
yeah,
It's in your face all the time.
yeah. So he's the one sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, if I did make a stereotype and make bits on it, I would be public enemy number one. I don't mean the rap band.
Yeah. Oh God, it would be awful. But you know,
Yeah, I would
comedy's
be
one
under
thing.
such heavy attack.
Comedy's one thing. I like comedians of all races. It doesn't matter if they're funny. To me, they're funny, and it doesn't matter. But when they start doing stuff like that, it's like, no, this ain't funny. This is just being mean.
Look,
for the sake of it.
okay, let's say I was like he was in that clip there, some kind of host of a show, and I had young black people going bang bang, and they'd call me a killer, and I'd be like, get out, get out. I have no time for this. I have no patience for this. I will not tolerate this. Just like if I had a bunch of young rednecks come in going, hang 'em high, same thing. I got no patience for this. I will not tolerate this. Get out.
Yeah.
That alone should tell you everything you need to know about what's going on here.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, that's all on this one. Feel free to like, comment, and there's a new feature on YouTube where you can like hype. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but if you can figure it out, hype this too. But that's all for now, and we're out.